Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Saiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudri Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Utthamasloke Bhakti Rubhavati Naistiki Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim Yatkrupatam vande Shri Gurun Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhava Shri Chaitanya Ishvara Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kamaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 5, verse number 35. Evam Yuganurupa Rupabhyam Bhagavan Yugavartivi Manujair Ijyate Rajan Shreyasam Vishwaro Hari. Word by word, Evam thus Yuga Anurupabhyam by particular names and forms suitable for each age, Bhagavan Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yuga Vartivi by those living in each of the different ages. Manujai, human beings. Ijyate is worshipped Rajan, O king. Shreyasam of spiritual benefit. Ishwaraha, the controller. Hari, the Lord Hari. Translation purport given by Bhaktivedanta Swami, disciples of Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thus, O king, the Supreme Lord Hari is giver of all desirable benefits of life. Intelligent human beings worship the particular forms and names, and the Lord manifests in different ages. The word Yuganurupabhyam is significant here. Anurupa means suitable or appropriate. The Supreme Personality of God Krishna anxiously desires that all conditioned living entities come back home, back to Godhead for an eternal life of bliss and knowledge. Thus, the Lord reveals Himself in each of four ages, Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali, in form appropriate for worship by the human beings of the age. In his Lagu Bhagavatamrita, Purvakanda 1.25, Srila Rupa Goswami states, Katyate Varna Namabhyam Sukla Satya Yuge Hari Raktasyama Kramat Krishnas Tretayum Dwapare Kalu. The Supreme Lord Hari is described in terms of his color and names as Sukla, white or most pure in Satyuga, and as red, dark blue, and black, respectively in Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. Thus, although in each age various names suitable for glorifying Lord are given, such as Hamsa and Suparna in Satyuga, Vishnu and Yagna in Treta Yuga, and Vasudeva and Sankarsana in Dwapara Yuga, similar names are not given for Kali Yuga. Although such names exist in order to avoid disclosing cheaply the truth of incarnation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In Kali Yuga, human society is infested with hypocrisy and superficiality. There is a strong tendency toward imitation and fraud in his age. Therefore, the incarnation of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is revealed in Vedic literature in a confidential, discreet way, so that it will be known to the authorized persons who can then propagate the mission of the Lord on the earth. We actually see in this modern age that many foolish and unenlightened persons claim to be God or incarnations of Avtaras. There are many cheap philosophies and academies that promise for a moderate fee to make the God in short time. In America, one famous religious group promises its followers that they will all become Supreme Lord in heaven. Such bogus preaching goes on in the name of Christianity. Thus, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu names widely spoken of Vedic literature, there would soon be a veritable plague of imitation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is infesting the world. Therefore, to prevent the pandemonium, discretion is exercised in the Vedic literatures in Kali Yuga, and in a sober, concealed way, the actual followers of Vedic culture are informed through the Vedic mantras of the descent of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, this discreet system selected by the Lord Himself for the appearance in Kali Yuga is proving to be a greatly successor on the earth planet. And throughout the world, millions of people are chanting the holy names of Krishna without unbearable harassment of hundreds and thousands of imitation Chaitanya Mahaprabhus. Those who are seriously desire to approach the Supreme Personality of God can easily understand the Lord's mission, whereas cynical materialist rascals puffed up by the false prestige and madly considering their insignificant intelligence to be greater than the intelligence of Lord Krishna cannot understand the beautiful arrangements made by the Lord for its graceful descent unto the law into the material world. Thus, although Krishna is Shreyasam Ishvaraha, or the Lord of all benedictions, such foolish persons turn away from the Lord's mission and in this way deprive themselves in their own true benefit in life. Hare Krishna. Om Agnana Timirandasya Gnananjana Salakaya Chakshurinmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Supadantikam. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare. So welcome to the Bagavatam session. We are reading 11th canto, 5th chapter, verse number 35. Very beautiful description given by Navayogendras. It's the name of the chapter is Narada's teachings to Vasudeva. So Vasudeva, when Narada was teaching all these things, it is been it is said in this Bhagavatam that it is Navayogendras, one of the Navayogendras are teaching to King King Nimi. So when your Navayogendras meet Nimi, each one of the Yogendras will start discussing about the sweet memories or sweet pastimes of the Lord, relishing the ras, relishing the ras about Rasashekara, Rasaraj, who is Krishna's mother name is called Rasaraj. So each in every there is a Chaturyuga, which is which consists of Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali Yuga, and in each yuga Krishna comes in different incarnations with different color, with different intention, with different purpose, or with different mood and mission. Like in Satyuga, he comes in Sukla, the color, white color, purely white, and in Treta Yuga, he comes in red, dark blue, and in Dwapara Yuga, he comes in a black, and Kali, as we all know that Mahaprabhu came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as golden avatar. Though Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not was reluctant to claim that he is a God, but anyone who says that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is God before him, he used to close his ears and advise them not to address him as Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as a Bhakta avatar, he came as a devotee, and he displayed and demonstrated the teachings of Krishna in the form of holy names, because the holy names are non-different from the form of Krishna. One who really sincerely contemplates or meditates by chanting the holy names of the Lord without any offenses, Mahaprabhu says that he will definitely go to the kingdom of Godhead, but provided he should avoid the 10 offenses and he should be very attentive. So why this particular sloka has been chanted? The purpose is, in the modern world, the modern society, there are so many persons who are godmen, so-called godmen, They are claiming that they are they are the incarnations of Lord. So many people, so many, yeah, I mean, they are misguiding the society. They are creating a lot of confusions also in the society. And poor people who doesn't have good source of knowledge from the Shastras, they claim them as a god and they follow them blindly. Whatever they say, they just nod the head and they surrender under their feet. That's what happening in a modern society. So people should awaken, should have an alarm that we should read the Shastras from not from the poor fund of knowledge, but from the proper source, where Krishna himself says in Bhagavad Gita, "Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshayo vidu sakala neha mahata yoganasta parantavaha." So read from the Shastras which are written by the Lord Himself. Ete chamsa kalapamsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indriyani Vakulam. So whenever the enemies of Indra comes, Krishna defends them. Krishna protects the devotees. Bhaktyamam avijanati yavam yastasvi tattvataha. That means only devotees can understand. Only if you become a devotee, you can understand the devotional service. You can render devotional service to the Lord. Unless otherwise, if you don't become a devotee, you cannot understand the scriptural injunctions and the Sanskrit verses and the explanations translated by His Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. You should approach a Bonafide spiritual master and surrender unto them, serve him very menially, then only you can understand. So in the market you can see there are a lot of people are available who are claiming themselves as a god and claiming themselves as a spiritual mentor. So one should be careful enough to scrutinize, discriminate who is bona fide and who is non bona fide. So all those things are taken into consideration while accepting a guru. That's why Shastra says the scriptures written by Lord are accepted as mother, where the mother only can show who is the father. So all these things are to be discussed with pure devotees, those who have with the pure Vaishnavas, because every material platform has its own authority for them. Similarly, just like the citizens has the authority of government, similarly in the spiritual platform also, the devotional service, the devotees have the authority, or Mahajana Yena Kata. Those Mahajans are the authority for this devotional service. So we should follow the footsteps of those Mahajans. Brahma, Shiva, Prahlad, Chaturkumaras, Janaka Maharaj, etc. All these Mahajans, we should follow follow footsteps of the 12 Mahajans. So to approach the Supreme Personality of God, can easily understand the Lord's mission. See, because just because Srila Prabhupada has taken this commitment or sankalpa and mean to say carried out the orders of his spiritual master Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was able to spread the holy names throughout the world. It's a splendid selfless service done by Srila Prabhupada, and the same way the disciples of Prabhupada also carrying out the orders of Srila Prabhupada. So it is really mandatory for the people to understand which is bona fide and which is not bona fide. So not to be in the midst of unauthorized sampradayas. The unauthorized sampradayas are like different schools which has not recognized by the government. So proper sampradayas are recognized by the government and certified by the government, where we can um, accommodate ourselves, where we can put up ourselves there and study uh, um, the course, whatever course, the particular, the specific course. Similarly, in the spiritual world also, one needs to be uh, one has the responsibility of searching out for a good university like Vaikunta or Goloka University, where so many faculties and so many scholars are giving training to the students who comes into the University of Goloka and Vaikunta. So from them we have to learn the scriptures so that we can be able to cross this niscience of samsara. So there is a beautiful arrangements made by Lord Krishna himself to grace the conditioned souls, to deliver the conditioned souls. Thus, although Krishna is a Shreyasam, Ishvara, or the Lord of all benedictions, such foolish persons turn away from the Lord's mission and in this way deprive themselves of their own true benefit in life. See how merciful Lord Krishna is. So many facilities he has given, spiritual facilities, material facilities. See, one cannot exist in this material life without the mercy of Lord, without the mercy of the Lord. Whatever the activities we do, everything is provided by the nature, by nature. So one has to be grateful to the Lord for providing all these things. If one is ungrateful and enjoying all the facilities given by the Lord, definitely he is deprived of all the facilities, mercy, compassion from the whole parampara. That's why parampara should be bona fide. Apasampradaya, it is said in one section of Bagavatam that if you have taken a seat in apasampradaya schools or apasampradaya communities or institutions, definitely the results will be zero. You will not get any results. The whole whole spiritual career will be loosened, and you will ruin your spiritual life also. So it is a great spiritual revolution when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared in this earthly planet. He brought the entire creation and he made to submerge in the ocean of holy names. That was a real great benediction for us, especially in this yuga, in this Chatur Yuga, in this particular Chatur Yuga. So it's a very great boon for us. Like in America, there was one famous religious group promises that followers that they will give such a training that they can promote to these heavenly planets. They were promising for a moderate fees. They're getting at the moderate fees to make one God in a short time. How is it possible? It's highly impossible that they will become a supreme Lord in heaven. If you give some moderate fees, they will make you supreme Lord in heaven in a short time. So much ridiculous. It's really childish. It's kiddish to give all this, to tell all these statements. Only fools paradise only they will present such type of unauthoritative statements. So to take up this Krishna consciousness, one has to approach a bona fide spiritual master who is in the parampara, who is accepted, his guru has bona fide spiritual master who comes in the disciplic succession. Hare Krishna.